I read an article last week that really grabbed my attention from the title, which was Make the Familiar Strange. Make the Familiar Strange. I was like, oh, that's strange as a title. Why would I want to make the familiar strange? It's written by this guy who gets moved because of work to South Bend, Indiana, which he describes as being a rather uninspiring, unbeautiful place. And he is a little distraught at having to be there, but he just dives into the geology of the place and the different glacial ages that have formed the place. And he gets really curious and really interested, and he starts to see all these different things that you don't otherwise see because they're so familiar that you don't see the geological things. Thank you. I already said it. So I'm telling the story about this guy in South Bend who gets moved there and finds it a very inspiring place. So then he starts to explore the geology of the place and how the glacial ages have carved not only the Great Lakes, but before there were the Great Lakes, there was a vast other great lake. And as the glacier receded, it left the Great Lakes. So he's describing all these things, and he talks about how as he is beginning to look at the space around him, and instead of just seeing the boring industrial South Bend, Indiana, he starts to see the beauty of how the land has been carved over eons and eons. And his point, as far as I understood, is that we can take anything that is familiar. We can take anything, familiar or not, and really look into it and really see it and really notice it. And it becomes something more than just the familiar. So, every day I brush my teeth in the morning, at night. I take out my contact lenses. I have all of these familiar things that I do in the course of my day. And because they're familiar and they're rote and I do them every day, I'm often doing them very mindlessly. But if I were to consider, where does the water that I'm brushing my teeth come from? And I don't mean the tap. I mean, where does the water come from? What is the watershed that brings that water to my tap? And how does it get there? What are the processes? What are the pipes? Where is it coming from? How is it moving? How does it go up? Etc. That when we really start to pay attention to anything, making it strange, or you could just say making it unfamiliar, or just making it interesting, or just getting curious about it, then life opens up in a whole different way, because instead of just mindlessly going through the things that are familiar that we do every day, we begin to notice and really pay attention. And that is in essence the goal of yoga. One of the goals, oh, that was a bird just banged into the window. That was strange. That got our attention. One of the goals of yoga is to bring attention, to be present, to be mindful, to be aware. So the invitation is, when we have these things that are so familiar, how can we make them strange so that we bring our attention to them, we start noticing them, we start being present in a more enlightened way? Make sense? You're still frowning at me.
No, I'm thinking. That's all.
Okay.
Listening.
Think
about it.
Yeah.
Thinking about all the things.
Yeah. But I drive to the studio very mindlessly. but how could I be more mindful? Because in a way, the only time that we are truly living is the times that we are truly present. Otherwise, we're like off in some la-la land and not really here. And life is short and life is precious. So how do we bring ourselves to it more deeply and fully? So this guy's answer is make the familiar strange. Just make it different. So that instead of just being same old, which is, I used to ask my uncle, how you doing, Uncle Joel? He'd say, same old, which was kind of cute, but it's also kind of sad, if one takes it literally. So as we move through our practice today, the familiar things, make them strange. Not that you have to do them differently, but it's how we bring ourselves to them. Settle your feet onto the earth, your hands onto your thighs. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breathing. Really notice your breathing. Bring all of your senses to bear. So hear the sound of your breath. Notice any scent in the room that you smell as you breathe in. Any taste in your mouth. Feel the temperature of the air in the nostrils. Feel the lift of your chest. The movement of your diaphragm. And though your eyes are closed, see through your lids whatever colors or shapes are dancing on the inside of your eyelids. And in this way, we make the familiar strange. We make it notable, noticeable. And in so doing, we bring ourselves to presence. And when we bring ourselves to presence, the ongoing stream of verbiage that goes on in the head, the anxiety, the worries, they fall away because right here, right now, there's just this breath and what we're feeling, what we're noticing. And so that presence becomes an antidote for the challenges of life. Take 3 deep breaths. And join your palms together in front of your heart. We'll chant 3 ohms to begin. Please take a deep breath in. Om. 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 Releasing your hands and your eyes. I'm going to do some work in our practice today with spinal mobility. We're going to be moving the spine through the different ways that it moves. So it has specific ways that it moves. It moves into flexion and extension, forward bending, back bending, lateral side bending, lateral flexion, and rotation, twisting. So we'll start with the flexion and extension in cat-cow. Perhaps move a little bit further forward on your chair. Feet strong and steady, cup your knees, and start some flexion and extension, some cat and cow. Your spine has different segments, different sections. The lower back, which is called the lumbar spine, which probably many of you are familiar with, because that's often the part of the back that goes out. When the back goes out, as mine does. The thoracic spine, which is the middle upper back, and the neck, the cervical spine. So as you move your spine through extension and flexion, see if you can include all of those sections. The neck, mid and upper back, low back. And then add your breath and get curious about the movement. While it's familiar, we do some form of cat-cow probably in every class, or 99% of our classes. How can you bring yourself to it today so it is something new, something different, something notable? Take 2 more breaths, 2 more rounds, making them even more clear. And then come to a neutral back. And with your awareness, feel the lower back, which should have a gentle inward curve. So it's curving forward towards your belly button. The thoracic spine, the middle upper back, should have a gentle outward curve, so it's curving back away from you. And your neck should have a gentle inward curve. And of course, all of our backs curve in different ways, and some of us have scoliosis, which curves in other ways, but all of us have these different sections of the back. And when we move the back in all these different ways that we will, they stay supple and limber and more pliable and more mobile. When we move only in one way, like this way, then the back becomes habituated to only moving in that one way. So it's really healthy for the back to be able to move in all the different ways. So we've done flexion, extension. Now we're going to do side bending. So right hand to the chair, left arm to the ceiling, and side bend to the right, keeping your left hip firmly grounded on the chair. And then feel, so you feel a stretch in your side, right? But see if you can picture your spine curving to the right, the low back, the mid back, and the neck. And then breathing and bring yourself back up and go to the other side, taking the right arm up and side bending to the left, but really thinking about it not in terms of stretching the right side, but in terms of moving your spine in an arc. Breathe and lift up. First side again. Lifting up the left arm, side bend. Take awareness to your lower back and the gentle curve to the right now in the lower back. To the mid upper back, gentle curve there to your neck and the curve there. Inhale, come back up, place the hand, lift up the arm, and again, side bend, going through each segment of your back. You probably have segments that are stiffer, segments that are looser. Just notice what you notice as you bend. It's healthy for your back to move. Inhale, bring yourself back upright. Take a breath. And then the final movement is rotation. So left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. We're going to twist to the right. Lift up vertically. And then make the rotation in segments. So start at the low back, move that first. Then move the middle upper back. Then lastly, move the neck and the head to look over your shoulder. Take a breath in, sit taller. And breathe out, move any amount deeper without forcing. Inhale to untwist. Then set up for the second side, but don't just go into the twist. So the familiar is like, okay, I'm twisted, but we're making it strange. So start with awareness of your lower back. Only twist your low back to the left. So not your head, just your low back. Then your mid-upper back. So it's like a barbershop pole. We're going like a double helix. We're spinning around and up. We were talking about X and Y chromosomes. So twisting. And then lastly, your head and neck. Everything twisted. Then take a breath in, sit up any amount taller, be a little bit more vertical, and then perhaps move a little bit deeper into the twist. Now we're going to untwist in the opposite order. So head first, middle upper back next, lower back last. Come to neutral. Move a little bit further forward on your chair and step your right leg out to the right, balancing on the point of your heel. So out to the right, out to the side, as far as it will go. Both hips grounded. Hands on your left knee. Lift up through your spine. Put your spine in extension, so a little back bend. Keeping your spine in extension, begin to forward bend, hinging at the hips. Nice one, Dave. Keeping both buttocks planted on the chair. Take a deep breath in and out. Now move your hands to your right thigh. You're pointing your torso more to the right. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Come back to hands on the left thigh, lean a little further forward. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Sit yourself back upright, not leaning forward anymore. And take your right hand to the chair, left arm to the ceiling, and side bend again to the right. Seeing if you can feel your spine as though you were in an X-ray machine, and you could see your spine curving over to the right. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Bring the right hand to the chair, left hand to the right knee. No, right hand to the left knee. Lift up through your spine. Then we're going to twist, but in sections. Again, starting at the bottom, going to the top. So low back, mid, upper back, and lastly, neck. In the twist, we're going to add extension, a little baby back bend. So our spines are doing the two things at once, twisting and back bending. Come out of the back bend, untwist from the head up, head down. Head first, thoracic, lumbar. Step in the right foot, step out the left, coming onto the point of your left heel. Hands to your right thigh, spine in extension, hinge forward. Take a deep breath in, a slow breath out. Inhaling, sit back up, move the hands to the left thigh, hinge forward, deep breath in, slow breath out. Inhale, sit back up, hands back to the right thigh, hinge forward, deep breath in, slow breath out. Sit all the way back up. Left hand to the chair, right arm to the ceiling, side bend to the left. Make sure every section of your spine is bending as best it can. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Pressing down, lift yourself back up. Left hand to right knee, right hand to chair. Pause. The familiar is so easy. Make it strange. So instead of starting with the low back, let's mix it up and start with the head. So head first, twist, then thoracic mid-back, and last the low back. So not the way we classically do it, but just bringing awareness by doing it differently. Add a baby back bend. Turn the gaze to look up. Include your neck. Come out of the back bend and untwist starting with the low back, then the mid-upper back, and last the head. Good. Step back in the left foot. Place together your hands. Extend your palms forward. Inhale. Lift your arms to the sky. Back bend. Press your palms now down and forward out in front of you and forward bend. Press the spine back towards the chair. Sit up, arms to sky, back bend. Arms halfway down, push out, round the spine back, forward bend. Flexion, extension. Flexion. When if this doesn't work for your shoulder, just do your back. Extension. And one more time. Flexion. And extension. Release the hands down. Roll the shoulders a few times. Bring the hands to your heart. We're going to stand up, hands free, always practicing. It's called sit to stand. Clearly saying what it is. Step the feet under you. Get strong. Tone your belly muscles. Lean forward. Push down and stand up. Nice. Sit back down. And up. Doing good, Mary. And down. One more time. Up. It's okay. And stay up. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Got your feet under you. Find those feet on the ground. And we're going to stay up. So don't sit back down. Unless you want to. Feel free to sit back down. All right. Release your hands. And take your chair and bring it out in front of you. Take a wide stance facing the long edge of the mat. So here's where we're going, just so you have a visual. We're going to do the spine, side bending, and then flexing, extending, and flexing, extending and flexing. So we're going to do the same movement sequence with the spine, but with the feet in warrior two pose, building the strength, flexibility, and mobility, training the body to not just do one movement, but to be able to do many movements, which is, yes, healthy. And if you find that you are in a situation where you are perhaps falling, you will have more flexibility in how you land because your body is used to moving in different places in different ways, and you're much less likely to get hurt. So wide stance with the feet, right foot out. Mark about 2 feet wider with your feet. Turn the chair the other way so you can hold it back if you want. And let's go 1 more foot wider with your feet. And 1 more of those feet wider. Yeah. Like, really? Yes. So classic form of the pose, warrior two pose. When you bend your knee, your front thigh is parallel to the floor. So none of us are going to be there, but just so you know why I keep asking you to go wider, because I'm inviting you towards that more classic shape, and it also builds more strength in the thigh. Back leg strong. You can keep the hands on the chair or take the arms out to the sides. Turn the gaze to the right. And make the familiar strange. Be in the pose. Make it unique. And then side bending. Left hand to the left thigh. Right hand can hold the chair or right arm to the ceiling. And picture the x-ray of your spine curving over to the left. Then to the right, right forearm to the thigh. You can hold on with the left hand or extend the left arm over the ear. The back leg, Bob, is straight. Yes. Then come all the way back up and again to the left. Picture your spine, low back, mid upper back, neck, and to the right. Arm extended. Push down into your back foot. Inhale up one more time to the left. Good, Wendy. And to the right. Inhale, come all the way up. Straighten the leg. Parallel the feet. And we're going to do the same to the other side. Then we'll come back to the first side for the extension and flexion. So turn the left foot out, please. Bend the left knee. Open out the arms. Push down into your right foot. And side bend to the right. Right leg is straight. Inhale, come up. Forearm to the left thigh. Parshva Konasana, side bend to the left. Come up. Picture your spine curving to the right. Keep your right leg straight. Inhale, come all the way up. Mark, can you straighten the right leg a little bit more? And then over to the left, yes. One more time, up and to the right. Up and to the left. Yeah, good, Tony. Back up to center. Hands to the chair, straighten the legs. Step the feet in, give the legs a rest. Step the feet again wide. Turn the right foot out. Take the feet a little bit wider. Good, Mary. Bend the right knee. Extension, back bend. Low back, mid back, neck. Then flexion. Hands can come down to the chair seat. Rounding over. Don't get too comfortable because we're coming right back up. Hands to the chair back. And extension. And flexion. And extension. And flexion. Come up right, straighten your right leg, take the right arm out to the right, lean, side bend to the right, right hand to the shin, your own shin, two straight legs, roll the left shoulder back, stay here with the left hand on the chair or stretch the left arm to the sky, triangle pose. And breathe. Nice hurt. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Take the familiar. Stream. One more breath. Pushing down into the feet. Lift yourself all the way back up. Parallel the feet. Step the feet back together. Before we go to the second side, take mountain pose. But get curious about it. Where is the weight on your feet? Is it more in your heels or your toes? The left foot or the right foot? Can you make it more even? Just see. So often when we inquire like this, we then have a judgment about it. That's good. No, that's bad. I used to do that better. Oh, it's gotten worse. But the purpose of the inquiry is not for judgment. It's just for awareness. It's just to become mindful. So although we are judging humans, see if just for a little while you can suspend the judgment and just be in the experience. Just be in the curiosity. Take the feet wide apart. Turn the left foot out. Go a little bit wider with your feet if that's available to you. Make sure your right leg is straight. Bend the left knee. Extension, back bend. Forward bend. Lift up and back bend. Forward bend. Back bend. Forward bend. Come up to neutral. Straighten the left leg, extend the left arm. Side bend to the left hand to the shin or the thigh. Right hand to the chair or the hip. Roll the right shoulder back, lean back. Perhaps extend the right arm. Keep holding the chair if that's a better place for you to be. 2 straight legs. So straighten the front leg now and breathe. Both legs are straight. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands to the chair. Parallel the feet. Step the feet back together. Shake out your legs. And then come back to Tadasana. I had a student once and he had a t-shirt that said, another day, another dog. Like another down dog. Another day, another dog. But what we're doing today is not another day, another dog. It's another day, another strange dog. Taking out the familiar, the rote, the mindlessness, and bringing presence and awareness. So staying steady on your 2 feet. Lift both arms to the ceiling. Or you can lean your butt back against the wall if you want. Catch the right wrist. With the left hand, hold your right wrist. Left hand, right wrist. Side bend to the left. Picture your spine. So this is really not about the shoulder and the wrist. It's about the spine. Where is your spine going? If you bump your hips to the right, will your spine feel more curved to the left? It won't. Inhale, come all the way back up. It might go to the other side. Mine does. Side bend to the right, but we're all different. Curve a little bit more. Maybe bump the hips a little bit to the left. And then inhale, bring yourself back up and release the arms down. With the right hand steady on the chair and the right leg steady in the ground, tree pose, bend up the left knee, spin it out to the left knee to the left, and either post the left heel on the above the ankle or lift the foot up onto the leg. And then breathe. Bring your left hand to your heart. If you feel steady, the right hand also. If not, keep holding the chair. Take 3 deep breaths. Spine upright. Not forward bending, not back bending, not side bending, not twisting, just upright. After the 3rd breath, release the foot down. Release the left hand down. Get steady in your left leg. Press the 4 corners of the foot strongly into the ground. Bend the right knee out to the side and place the right foot, either toes on the floor or lifting off the floor, and right hand to the heart. And then breath. Lifting the spine up, opening the knee out to the side, any amount more. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Deep breath in, slow breath out. One more deep breath in. And exhale, hand down, left foot down, right foot down, and step out your feet. Bend out your knees. Very good. Step the feet once again wide out to the sides. This time keep the feet parallel, facing forward. perhaps go a little bit wider. Take both hands down to the chair seat. Step the right hand into the center of the chair seat. The left hand to the left hip. Begin to rotate the spine, not the hips, just the spine, to the left. Start with the low back, mid back, upper back, neck, and then option to stretch the left arm up or keep the hand on the hip. Straighten the legs, push down into the feet, push the right hip wider to the right. Exhale, bring the left hand down, place it on the chair, right hand to the right hip. Begin to twist from the lower back to the right, low back, mid and upper back, neck. Pull back with your left hip so it's not going into the twist with you, and then maybe extend the arm up. Take a breath in, and exhale, untwist. All right, come up for a second. So we're going to do that again, and I have an additional challenge for you if it's available to you. So you can do it with the hand on the chair. Here's the other challenge, is that you keep the arms extended and you twist, just using the muscles in your back without the support of the chair. If that doesn't feel safe, then you keep the hand on the chair. So just options. You can also do it with the hands on the hips, Carol and Wendy, if that's better, just rotating here. So the purpose of this is that without the hands on the chair, the muscles in your back have to work harder, which makes them stronger. So it's a strengthening exercise for the back, but it also includes the rotation for the mobility. Okay? Awesome. So strong legs. Take a breath in. Either right hand on the chair or arms out wide. Fold halfway forward. So it's your legs and your back holding you up and your belly muscles. Then make the rotation to the left. So the right hand's coming down towards the chair. The left arm's going up towards the ceiling. Then unrotate, arms out like airplane wings to the sides. Then rotate the other way. And then back out to center. And all the way up to stand. Lower the arms down. Well done. We're going to do that one more time. It's also a good balance exercise. So this time we will start twisting the other way first. So strong legs, airplane arms, belly muscle strong, fold halfway down, and then slowly rotate the spine, low back, mid back, upper back to the right. Neck 2. Unrotate, come back to center, arms wide. Rotate the other way. Come back to center. Stand all the way up. Lower the arms and step the feet together. Shake out your legs. Connect to your breath. Put the chair facing into the middle of the room with the back of the chair facing towards you. We have a pose in the yoga syllabus called scorpion pose, Vrishchikasana. This pose is done, I'm just going to describe it, in a handstand. So you're in a handstand, and then one foot is like a scorpion tail, and it reaches to tap you on the head. So your head and your foot are together in the handstand. The other leg is up or extended out. Not in anybody's wheelhouse. However, we're going to do a variation that is accessible for all of us. So it will look like this. So the hands are going to be steady. We're going to lift up the leg, just watch, bend the knee using the hamstrings, and then the head and the back are going to go into extension, back bend, and the foot's going to pull towards the head. So That's our Vrishchikasana. Then we're going to pull the knee towards the nose, and we're going to put the spine into flexion. So if you just watch my back, it's doing cat-cow. It's extending, and it's flexing. And extending. Do you see my spine moving? And flexing. So, ready to scorpion? Sure. It's almost Halloween. Hands strong on the chair. Step back so your feet are fairly far back. Yeah, that's good, Bob. Connect to your breath. Anchor into your left foot, strong on the ground. It's going to stay there. Hands strong on the chair. And then use the hamstring muscles to lift up the right leg. Bend it. And then head towards foot. Back bend. Then knee towards nose. Forward bend. Head towards foot. Back bend. Knee towards nose. Forward bend. Head towards foot. Back bend. Knee towards nose. Forward bend. Foot down. Walk in. Stand up. Well done. Second side. Step back. Get steady in your right foot. Right leg strong. Pull the muscles to the bones. Lift up the left leg. Bend the knee. Toes to head. Back bend. Knee to nose. Forward bend. Toes to head. Back bend. Knee to nose. Forward bend. Really move your spine. Head to foot. Back bend. Knees to nose. Forward bend. Place the foot down. Walk the feet in. Stand yourself all the way up. Another day, another Tadasana, mountain pose. So just stand for a moment and breathe. Feel yourself upright and present. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Being here now. One more breath. And please take a seat on your chair. Step your feet strongly onto the floor in front of you. Sit up tall. Moving the spine into its different sections, a gentle curve in the low back, gentle curve out the middle back, gentle curve in the neck. Roll the shoulders back, and then drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just specifically side bending lateral flexion of the neck. Lift the head back up and just the head to the left side, bending the neck. And back up. Again to the right, right ear towards right shoulder. Take a breath here. Lift it back up. And left ear towards left shoulder. Lift it back up. Twisting just the neck. Turn to look over your right shoulder. Turn the head back to center. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Turn back to center. Again to the right, maybe a little bit farther. Back to center. To the left. Back to center. We're going to do one last flexion and extension of the neck. When you do the extension, keep a little bit of length in your neck. So don't just collapse the head back, the weight of the head back, but keep a little bit of muscle tone in the back of the neck, and a little bit of length in the back of the neck. Extension, turn the gaze to look up. And then flexion, chin towards chest. The rest of the back stays lifted. Again, lift the head and make a little back bend with the neck, a forward bend with the neck. Back bend with the neck, forward bend with the neck. Bring the head up to center, balancing the head on top of the pole of the spine. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Watch the flow of your breath. Make it strange. This breath that has accompanied us through every single day of our lives. Breathe with awareness, with gratitude, with respect. Three more breaths. And turn the palms together in front of your heart. As we prepare to step out into the rest of the day, all of the things that we do by rote, mindlessly, because they are so familiar, consider making some of them strange, bringing different awareness and attention to those things, being more present, more conscious. We'll chant one strange Om to close. Take a deep breath in. Om. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for your strange practice this morning. Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you.
Bye.
I have to give back my cat today.
Oh,
Yep.
maybe you should get a cat.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
Bye, Chaya.
Bye-bye. Tony, I put your coat on the